매력으로 하면 대화가 재밌어져서.
First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go
보험?
walking around without insurance.
불러서.
Better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Whoa, hey, all right.
이거 봐, 존나 재밌어. 발렌타인이 싫어합니다. 아, 미안합니다. 아씨.
Valentine makes a rare visit to town, and you're hassling his friend here with that extortion crap? Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock? What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn?
아씨. 동료폭도 얻어야 되는데 이거 싫어하면 안 되는데.
One day, he'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out.
진정시키기.
Don't move.
어? 진정시키면 싸워? 아, 미안합니다. 잘못했어요. 아, 쟤는 사람으로 치는구나. 저 구울은 사람으로 치네. 진정시키가 바로 되네요. 진정시키면 바로 씨발 공격하네.
Hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around.
Sure.
보험?
Insurance?
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection, like. You hand over everything you got in their pockets, or accidents start happening to you.
니기 싫어하니까 하지 말고.
Accidents.
Nick, Valentine makes a rare visit to town, and you're hassling his friend here with that extortion crap? Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock? What do you care?
Hancock?
He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You're soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Why'd you have to say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You alright?
고맙습니다. 이 새끼. Girl?
You're a ghoul?
That's right. Like my face. I think it gives me a sense.
죽였어. 미친.
Listen, a lot of walking rad freaks like me around here. So you might want to keep those kinds of questions on the low burner next time.
아, 알았어. 깊이 간직해둘게.
You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Before I never?
Good Neighbor? That what you call this place?
That's right. We cobbled this little neighborhood together out of
죽여버렸어.
it just wouldn't be accepted anywhere else. You'll see.
칼빵을.
You make enough friends here.
가만히 있는 구울을 건드리면 좆되는 건가?
So long as you remember who's in charge.
근데 얘네는 인격이 있는 구울인가 본데?
Mayor Hancock?
Too bad about Finn. Gonna miss him next super mutant attack rolls.
핀이 침착하게 됐어. 죽여버려놓고 미친놈. 당신 이야기는 뭔가요?
My favorite subject. I came into this town about a decade ago. Had a smooth set of skin back then. While I was busy making myself a pillar of this community, I would go on these, wild tears. I was young. Any chems I could find, the more exotic the better. Finally found this experimental radiation drug. Only one of its kind left, and only one hit. Oh man, the high was so worth it. Yeah, I'm living with the side effects, but hey, what's not to love about immortality?
아, 구울 대신에 불사가 되는 건가? 와, 씨. 당신 불사신인가요?
Well, not exactly. Ghouls just age really, really slow. Something about the rads, maybe? Who knows?
정말 대단한 건 당신 정말 바보. 정말 대단하군요.
Only have one life. Why not try it all?
인생은 한 번뿐이라 안 해볼 이유가.
Did you need something else?
나도 줘. 나도 줘.
Looking for work.
Work, huh? I'll tell you what. I got reconnaissance needs. There's a lot of weird talk coming in about a place called the Pigman Gallery. It's raider territory up there, but they've been quiet. Like uncomfortable post-coitus quiet. Snoop it out and give me the word.
돈을 요구하기.
I might be interested, but let's talk money, Hancock.
Okay. Usual job pays $200.
와, 씨.
It's so let's push it to 250.
아, 원래 주는 거야? 더 줘.
You said things have gone quiet up there. That means extra risks to cover.
I like where your head's at.
왜 더 내놔? 그래 300캡. 좀 더 많은 돈을 요구하기. 이거는 안 되고. 팩맨 갤러리?
What else can you tell me about Pickman Gallery?
Nothing. That's why I'm paying you to go out there.
Scout out Pickman Gallery.
알았어. 300 받고 해줄게.
Be thorough, okay? I'm not paying for a look-see.
발렌타인이
Know what's
좋아합니다.
really going on there.
그래 더 좋아하란 말이야. 나에게 퍽을 줘 니.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of good neighbor. All I'm saying.
블라드후드 스틸? 나 블라드후드 스틸 거기서 갔는데 경찰 아저씨들.
Oh, new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
일 좀 찾고
Got any work?
싶은데.
I do, actually. Superman's
서브캐리 하나
taken
써?
over the old Boston Public Library. I got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you
뮤턴트 쫓아내주면 200캡을 내지. 더 줘.
I don't think that's enough money to cover clearing out a whole building.
You got a good point. We'll make it 250 cats.
더 줘.
It's not just the cost of ammunition. Danger means doctor's fees.
Yeah. all right. How about 300 caps when it's done? Deal?
역시 매력이
We got a
짱이구만.
deal, Daisy.
어.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me?
발렌타인이
It's from
좋아합니다.
the
그래 계속 좋아해라
Don't
빨리.
even ask how long
퍽을
it's
내놔.
been overdue.
발렌타인이 퍽 뭐 주지?
Let me ask you.
Hey, Daisy.
If you hit upon something, don't bother telling me it's an heirloom.
거래.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Remember, no returns, exchanges, or death threats.
뭐 있냐? 뭐가 존나게 많은데 방어구 700 인간형 적에게 받는 피해량이 15% 감소. 오 갑바 파괴자의 가슴 방어구. 오 좋은데? 개 비싸 근데. 착용자 이동속도 10% 증가. 접착제 꾸러미 1,700원. 이거 살까? 이거 괜찮아 보이는데? 강화된 컴뱃 아머 주머니 달렸고. 이거 사야지. 이거 사야겠다. 완료. 나 300원 남네. 좋아. 이 아줌마 이제 돈 많이 벌었네. 나 때문에. 나중에 다 회수하러 올게. 돈 존나 가지고. 불쌍한 놈.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time. Like shit. Look, I don't like to brag, but I'm a lover
메모리
and
땐.
a fighter.
이 안에 그 박사가 있구만.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about the lonely.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's
얼마?
downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
메모리 된 열쇠. 이 열쇠로 여기 어딘가 뭐 열 수 있나 본데?
Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
어이, 어웨이를 3개나 씨. 기억을 추출한다고요?
You're the one who can extract memories from the brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
그럼
Isn't there some way to
어떻게
make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
네?
How much of the brain do you need exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't
뇌를
worry about me,
연결시킨다고?
Amari. Let's do it.
망치지 마세요.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right.
어이, 니 착하네, 착해.
Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any.
디구 하나 꽂히고
Give it,
이러고.
Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
닉은
Is Nick
괜찮아요?
gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be...
그래서 하면 어떻게 되는데? 하다가 뇌 타고 막 그런 거 아니야?
Alright. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there.
내
and
뇌는 태우지 마세요.
fingers
아마리.
crossed.
See you on the other side.
메모리 의자에 앉으세요. 버퍼.
Perfect.
야만전사 그러나그 홀로테이프 게임이 동봉되어 있습니다. 장난하냐?
So much knowledge was
아 게임 말고 게임 좀 주지마. 능력치를 달라고.
Just sit in the memory lounger when you're ready.
기억 속으로 들어가는 건가?
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable.
조금만
Just hold
참아요.
on.
기억 속으로 들어가는 건가?
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
아 이게 길이야? 아 여기 이렇게 기억이 있네.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
I'm sure that's gonna take some getting used to for a lot of them.
What?
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have.
어머니는 내가 아버지를 죽이길
I
바란
ended
것
up
같아.
running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
What's it?
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. People always hoping for something better.
Nothing, Connie. People like...
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why.
아주 흔한 아빠의 술 처먹고
Life, he wasn't a complete asshole.
집안 말아 처먹는 그 패턴이구만. 딴 데로 가야 되나?
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
사라?
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't
와이프였나
kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh.
메리?
That was the hot shit. The gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for one second.
그랬는데 션을 가져가 이 쌍놈 새끼야?
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really
이건 뭐
understand.
그냥 저 새끼
That's what happiness
I'll
felt
connect
like.
you to the next intact memory.
갤로우 과거사는 알 필요 없고 션 어떻게 했냐고 션 응? 션 어떻게 했냐고 션
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
아무것도 없어?
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but
아, 돈 받고 이렇게 청부 살인이나 뭐 그런 거 해주는 새끼인가
sometimes they
보네.
thought they could
갤로우가
cheat
원래.
me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
죽을만 하네. 저 새끼 나쁜 새끼야 저거. 쓰레기 새끼.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
No.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you.
돈 내놔 이거지.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748. Initiate.
Systems offline.
정리했어.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
그거 못 봤네.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of grain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
아, 대화가 끝나기 전에 저걸 해야 되네.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
Big heads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. They needed me. And I made sure they knew it.
All computers are still working.
얘네들 살아났네?
Checking through the logs.
얘네 다 죽여버리나 보다.
Find it.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends.
안 올리고 그냥 다 죽여버리는 거야? 안 올리고? 안 올리고 그냥 세월 보내버리는 거야? 그냥 죽어버리게?
Big heads never liked taking. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
아이를 뺏어가고 그녀를 남겨놓는다고?
Even then.
그래서 네가 나한테 존나 쳐 뒤진 거야, 미친놈아.
I understood that kind of revenge.
안 누굴 살려뒀어 봐. 어?
But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
그래, 다 죽여버릴 거야. 어? 다 죽여버릴 거다. 쓰레 같은 새끼들. 뭐하냐? 빨리 가. 뭐해?
This is the one. Here.
이 장면을 또 보다니.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller.
똑같은 얘기
Even
계속
if he
나오는 거네.
somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
여기 기억 더 있는데? 아닌가? 죽였어.
Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. All right, we're good.
기억이 하나 더 있네.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate
키우긴
plan.
키워줬나 보네. 그래도 필요 없다.
Seems
넌
obvious
뒤졌다.
now
넌
that we
뒤졌다.
were bait for our
벌써
friends
뒤졌지, 이 새끼.
involved. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. It's okay. One of the new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human.
아, 완전 인간처럼
I'm
만든
just glad they were
거구나.
always on my side.
스킨까지 다 덮어씌우고.
Gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's
Brian Virgil.
We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
제 찾아가면 되는 건가? 브라이언 버진.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
안 돼! 가지 마!
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
뭐야, 텔레포트로 가네? 와, 텔레포트도 있어, 얘네. 씨발, 과학력 쩐다, 이 투투드.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the institute because there is no.
아, 입구 자체가 없어서 사람들이 못 찾는다. 오. 텔레포트로 씨발 가는 거네. 어디 있는지 못 찾는 게. 아, 이거 처음부터 다시 볼 수 있나 보네? 어? 짤라포트 전에 신스.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before,
이거 호감도 얼마나 올랐는지는 못 보나?
but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal.
애들?
From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you Ready to talk about what happened in there?
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
이건 미친 짓이야.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
파워 아머? 드디어 쓸 때가 됐군.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
오케이. 알았습니다. 빛나는 버지를 찾으세요.